All right, here's the air handle. You remember those three O-rings that were sitting there? They just seal off to the three holes that are on the piston housing. Same though. The front hole is the constant air out of the front of the gun. The second hole back is the one that pushes the piston back to engage the mixing chamber. Third hole is when you release the trigger, it blows air behind the piston to push it forward to disengage the mixing chamber. So let's take this apart. To do that, you have to get your Allen wrench on this little bolt head here to hold it in. And then your 5/16 nut driver to take the nut off this side here. Get that out and the bolt will come right out. And there's your handle. And inside here there is a little snap ring. So you need a small pair of snap ring pliers. The big ones don't work very well with this. So you gotta reach in here and grab this snap ring. Pull it out. Don't let it fling off somewhere. Then you can just take you a pair of pliers. People are trying to call me while I'm doing this video. A pair of pliers and pull that trigger assembly apart or out. This trigger assembly, you notice, has the same three holes, does exactly what we're talking about with all the other holes. This piece, I'm not going to try to take it apart because you can burr these up, but this end can unthread, and inside there's a spring, a shaft, and a couple of O-rings, and of course these 4 O-rings on the outside. This is very rebuildable. I just don't want to damage it or cause a burr or something because it's a brand new gun. But if you have trouble taking this apart, just buy this whole piece. You can put it back in there in case if you do damage it to a point where you can't use it, you can buy this whole piece. That comes out. So next step will be to take this piece off. This is what holds your whip hoses off of your hand, but it also blocks some holes back here that we need to get to. So you notice on the back here there's a set screw right here. You'll have to take that out. This is if you get foam all the way back here, you'll need to be able to know how to do this. So you take this set screw out. And set it off to the side. And then there's another set screw up underneath where your trigger stuff is. We undo that one. Pull that set screw out. Then there's one more. It's kind of hidden. You see that little hole right there? This is where your bolt goes through to hold your trigger handle on. There's a set screw. You can see the hole right there. You got to get the Allen wrench that goes to that and take that set screw out as well. It's in there tight, so I'm going to have to loosen it here. Once you get it loose, take it all the way out. You got to keep unthreading until it comes all the way out the front of the deal. So there's the 3 set screws. They give you this drill bit that fits all these holes, so you can clean down in these 3 holes here. You can clean a couple of spots in the back with it, and here goes in there. And of course you can clean up through this hole as well. And once you clean all of that, of course you want to, that set screw we pulled out of the very front, you clean in that hole. I like to, don't put this on a cordless drill. Let me make that, I've had a couple of guys do that and destroy their guns. Use this by hand, and once you clean all your holes out, spray them out with some, I don't care if it's brake part cleaner or what. Brake part cleaner is not good. It'll dry your O-rings out, but WD-40 will swell your O-rings up. So once you got all the pieces out though, just to rinse the holes, brake part cleaner, it's got nice pressure and it blows things out. That's what I normally use. But remember, you got to drill all of these holes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes on this thing you want to clean out. And of course, you know, if you got foam into your air, you can clean that out as well and spray everything out before you put it back together. The key to this and pretty much every spray foam gun out there is when you're cleaning it, you got to make sure it's perfectly clean, O-rings are all good, and grease everything up before you put it back together. My next video will just simply be a reassembly of this, and it'll all be one video.